Have you ever wondered why English words sometimes don't sound the way they are spelled? Curious? Learning English with Sopodiva will surely provide you with the answers. Welcome to the fascinating world of English phonetics. Phonetics, in essence, is the study of sounds in human speech. When we delve into English phonetics, we're exploring the specific sounds that comprise the English language. Meanwhile, pronunciation is how we actually voice these sounds when we converse. Imagine phonetics as the foundational building blocks, and pronunciation as structure we construct with those blocks. They're two integral parts of the same process, both imperative to understanding and learning English. You might be wondering, why is phonetics so important? Well, mastering phonetics aids us in comprehending the subtle distinctions of English sounds, thus facilitating correct pronunciation of words. This not only bolsters effective communication, but also enriches our understanding of the language. Remember, mastering English phonetics can significantly enhance your pronunciation and overall language proficiency. Now, let's dive deeper into the world of phonetics. Phonetics, you see, is not just about the sounds we make when we speak. It's about understanding the nuances of these sounds, how they're produced, and how they come together to form words and sentences. And at the heart of this understanding are phonemes. Phonemes, simply put, are the smallest units of sound that can distinguish one word from another. They are the building blocks of language, the DNA of speech, if you will. Now let's dive deeper into the world of phonetics. Phonemes are the smallest units of sound that distinguish one word from another. In English, there are about 44 phonemes, even though the alphabet only has 26 letters. This is because some letters can make different sounds, and some sounds can be made by different combinations of letters. Consider the words pat and bat. They sound similar, don't they? But they're different words with different meanings. And the difference comes down to just one phoneme. The initial sound of the /p/ in pat and the /b/ in bat are different phonemes. Or take the word ship. It's got three phonemes, s or I and /p/. Now if we change the s to /l/, we get the word lip. Again, a different word with a different meaning, all because of a single phoneme. Understanding phonemes can greatly aid in pronunciation. When you know the phonemes that make up a word, you can pronounce it accurately, even if you've never heard it before. It's like having a secret code that unlocks the sounds of English. And phonemes are not just about individual sounds. They're also about how sounds interact with each other. For example, the /n/ in sing and the ng in song are different phonemes because they occur in different positions in the word and interact differently with the other sounds. So, as you can see, phonetics is a fascinating world of sounds, a world that can help us understand and master the pronunciation of English. And the key to this world? Phonemes, the smallest units of sound that make all the difference. Remember, phonemes are the building blocks of English pronunciation. So, how can we visually represent these phonemes? Welcome to the phonetic alphabet. As we embark on this journey of understanding phonetics, we introduce an awe-inspiring tool known as the International Phonetic Alphabet, frequently referred to as the IPA. This innovative system was skillfully crafted to provide a precise and steady way of depicting the sounds of any language when spoken aloud, including English. The IPA serves as a universal phonetic notation system, introducing organization and clarity to the wide spectrum of sounds we emit when we talk. It's quite akin to a map, plotting out the varied terrain of human speech sounds. It grants us the ability to visually conceptualize what we are saying. Now let's pause for a moment to recognize some of the shared symbols of the IPA and the English sounds they symbolize. Each symbol in the IPA equates to a unique sound or phoneme. For example, the symbol /t/ symbolizes the sound we create when we utter the word top. Take into consideration the symbol s, which matches the sh sound in ship. Another instance is the symbol the, which signifies the sound in words such as thin and bath. Then we have z, a less common sound in English, present in words like measure and genre. It's crucial to acknowledge that the IPA does not indicate stress, intonation, or the pace at which we talk. It is purely concerned with the sounds we produce. And remember, the IPA is not a code to be deciphered, but a tool to assist us in understanding and producing the sounds of English and other languages. It's about making the unseen heard and the unheard seen. So why should you take the time to learn the IPA? Well, it's somewhat like having a GPS for pronunciation. It can guide you through the labyrinth of English sounds, helping you to sidestep common pronunciation pitfalls. Understanding the phonetic alphabet can be your hidden arsenal in mastering English pronunciation. It's a tool that can instill confidence in your speech, aid in understanding others more lucidly, and ultimately, make your journey in learning English a great deal more effortless. So let's proceed with our exploration of English phonetics. Equipped with this newfound understanding, the phonetic alphabet can be your secret weapon in mastering English pronunciation. It's time to put this knowledge into practice. How can you improve your English pronunciation? Well, one of the most effective ways is by listening to native speakers. You can do this through various sources such as movies, music, podcasts, and even conversing with native speakers if you have the chance. Pay attention to their pronunciation of words, their intonations, and the rhythm of their speech. Moreover, practice speaking out loud, recording your voice and listening back to it. This approach will help you identify areas that need improvement. Remember, it's not just about knowing how to pronounce words, but doing so effortlessly. It's important not to shy away from difficult words or sounds. It's through tackling these challenges that you'll make the most progress in your journey. A significant tip to note is the use of resources like phonetic dictionaries. These dictionaries provide the phonetic spelling of words, aiding your understanding of exact pronunciation. They prove to be an invaluable tool, especially for words that don't sound the way they appear in writing. Lastly, remember to be patient and not too hard on yourself. Improving pronunciation takes time. Celebrate your progress no matter how small it seems. The key message is this: practice makes perfect. Continue honing your skills and you'll begin to see improvements. As we move towards the conclusion, bear these tips in mind. It's time to put this knowledge into practice. Can you improve your English pronunciation? Listening to native speakers, watching movies, listening to music, podcasts, and conversing with native speakers. Practice speaking out loud, recording and listening back to identify areas for improvement. Use phonetic dictionaries to understand how to pronounce words. And remember, practice makes perfect. Keep honing your skills, and you'll see improvements. With that, we're ready to wrap up our journey into the world of English phonetics. Stay tuned for the conclusion. In summary, English phonetics is a crucial aspect of mastering the language. It is the key to understanding the sounds that shape our words, the phonemes. It is important to acknowledge the phonetic alphabet. This tool provides a visual representation of these sounds, becoming an invaluable resource in your journey to mastering the language. Remember, the process of improving pronunciation is a practical one. It involves a cycle of listening, mimicking, refining, and repeating this process. So keep practicing. With dedication and consistent effort, you can master English phonetics and greatly enhance your pronunciation. By joining us online or in person in Accra, or reaching us on WhatsApp +233 267 092896, you're taking a step closer to your goal. So, stay dedicated, keep practicing, and you'll start seeing the results.